Welcome everyone to the video and welcome to Goodwill. It's getting closer and closer to the holidays. Or I should say like Thanksgiving and Christmas. So you should definitely be looking out for items that, will sell well around Christmas time. Things like new toys, of course electronics, anything in box that you can find, anything brand new. If you can get it for the right price. And of course, Christmas decorations as well too. And we're going to find some great Christmas stuff here in this video today. Checking out the glass, checking out the shoes really quick. There was somebody there in the glass, so I'm going to come back around a little bit later. There were some issues here today with customers and the employees. There was some employees and having a tough time at the front with some customers, so that happens. I think one person was trying to do like 3 different transactions or something, and I was like, whoa. Like 3 separate transactions? I mean, I understand a couple of transactions, but after that, I mean, jeez. What are you up to? Alright. We're going to start off in the electronics section. Of course, it's one of my stronger, it's one of the categories that is my stronger suit, or one that I know more about, I'm more familiar with, more comfortable with, buying and selling electronics. And to be more specific, computer parts, gaming stuff, keyboards, mice. One thing I don't really do too much, you can see up there at the top, some monitors. I mean, they're just... The problem with monitors is there's so many different monitors out there, and a lot of places, especially like Amazon, they offer such great deals on monitors. It's hard to compete with them. And then you're trying to sell a used monitor. It better be like a really spectacular monitor. But I don't find anything that great in the monitor world. And then, not only that, but the size, the box you got to ship it in. It's going to be like a bigger size box. So the shipping cost is going to be kind of high. So that could deter some people from buying it. It's just something I just don't want to be in. As far as, getting in there safely, I think, and that's pretty easy. The packaging and securing the item inside the box. Even finding a box. I can find a box for that pretty easily. But, is someone going to be willing to pay the shipping cost for a monitor? So, now we're going to look through the toys really quick. We're going to quickly scan through the toys. Not really too much there, and there hasn't been really too much there in the toy aisle, especially at this Goodwill. Other Goodwills, yes, not this one. Some razors. I don't know. Let me know if you guys want to pick these up. I mean, it appeared from the because I did look up comps later. It looked like it would be okay, but I don't know. It's just a weird brand, and I'm not sure what the I think that was Arabic script or Arabic writing on there. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, if I can't read it, I'm not going to jump right into trying to sell something. I know I could probably use Google Image to see what it says, but I don't know. They're selling razors, just strange brand. Brand Lord is the brand. I don't know. I'm not going to dive into that. But this I'll definitely pick up. A 100 pack of blank DVDs. Something to look out for. Then what else? What else is on this miscellaneous shelf? I haven't really been diving deep into these what I would call like, this would be more like a baggy wall that some Goodwills have. Just kind of miscellaneous. Usually a lot of stationary stuff. I have found some great portfolios, leather portfolios in here. Actually, I just sold 2 leather portfolios for pretty good profit just recently. So do look out for leather portfolios, and you want to make sure to look up the names just to make sure that they are, they will sell for good profit. Looking at this little goblet here, it looks old, but it's silver plated stuff. Just doesn't really do too well. You really gotta get the right brand. And one good brand that I've picked up several pieces already recently is Nambe, Nambe. It's not really silver plated. It's more like a alloy, so a mixture of different other metals. And it's really a great, heavy type of silver tone. More for, not for like necessarily eating out of, but more for decor, or if you're gonna serve a large, a large group of people. And here at the definitely taking a second look and trying to investigate that wall to see what's there, especially coming to the end of the year, like I said earlier, looking for toys, stuff that's sealed. That stuff will do really well. Of course, if it's new and sealed, you would tend to pay more of a premium for those. And if the price is right and you can make a good profit, I would jump right into it. It's like a little, what do you call it? Hold your music sheet or your music book or all that if you're playing an instrument. Just a tiny one. Maybe like that might have been more for like a desk. Where you put your papers on there, although it wouldn't really hold that much. This is Wilton. It's cool. Wilton aluminum is cool, but doesn't resell very well. So, and Wilton, you may be familiar with Wilton. You will see like Wilton cake pans that are in the shape of a lot of different characters, and they do Disney, everything. But those cake pans, I mean, those serving dishes that they have don't really do too well. They're really heavy, and the shape is usually you need a large box for it. And again, is someone going to pay the shipping for something like that? Although you guys know I like to do wallets. I like to strip out wallets. I like to pick up wallets. I like to sell wallets. They're easy, easy to store, easy to ship, lightweight. And that is from Hot Topic. That is Batman from the animated series. That is Harley Quinn on there. And that should do really well. We got some other wallets. Looking for anything, hopefully, vintage or Brighton. I haven't found any Brighton wallets lately. But Brighton wallets do really well. I've even sold some like generic Nordstrom wallets. Like vintage Nordstrom wallets, leather ones. I have found them here. And they do resell really well. One thing I have to do a little better job of going forward is with copyright music on my videos. This is not really reselling related. This is video related. But you may see more cuts in my videos because excuse me there. I really have to focus in on, especially as you get close to, as you get over 1,000 subscribers, which we're almost there. And I just want to thank all of the subscribers as well too, people that I hope you guys are enjoying the videos and you're learning something from the videos. But once you get that 1,000, obviously that's the goal, to try to get monetized as I provide all this information to everybody. And YouTube, you know, we're paid through ads that appear in the video. But if there is copyrighted music, I don't necessarily I won't earn anything on those copyrighted videos. So, with that being said, you may see maybe more choppiness in the video. I'll try to reduce it as much as I can in editing, but it is something I'm going to have to be more aware of. Which I don't really have a problem here at the Goodwill, more so the flea market. But, back to the items on the shelf here. We have some like avocado glass. Now, I'm going to leave that there. It wasn't really... the shape was just, again, it goes to the shipping and the size of the box I'm going to need. Is someone going to be willing to pay the shipping on that item? Or are they going to, you know, beat me down in offers, offer me lower to kind of accommodate that shipping cost? And can I accept that lower offer as well, too? These are all the things you got to think of as you're going through the shelves. Those Russian nesting dolls do really well if you do find them. I recently sold the University, Nebraska University Cornhuskers. I got one and I sold it for $40. And it sold in about, I think it was like a day and a half. It took about a day and a half and it sold. So definitely want to look out for those nesting dolls. Look them up. Some of them aren't of the same quality as others, so be on the lookout. The other one I recently sold was one of the Russian presidents. This is a embroidery. Some of these can do well, but it really depends on the imagery. Obviously, your popular characters, your Disney stuff will do well. Here are some Department 56. We are getting close to Christmas, but I'm still a buyer at this point. We're middle of December right now. Middle of November, so I'm still going to be a buyer. And Department 56 is definitely a brand to look up. And I didn't know initially that these tinier figurines actually will do pretty well. I was thinking somewhere around the $15 range, but it's more like the 20. Some of them go up to $50 in here. So I'm definitely going to snag all these. They're $3.69 each. Especially because of the size, easy to ship, easy to store, lightweight. They come with the what do you call it? Packaging already. So you just gotta wrap that. And my recommendation is, double wrap and bubble wrap, and then you can put it in a poly mailer. Or if you have padded poly mailers, you could probably just get away. I usually like to wrap it in at least one layer of bubble wrap, just because those things, you can slide them in and out, just so it doesn't slide back and forth. Kind of keep it, contained, and then put it in a padded poly mailer there. Santa Claus, no, nothing really else I'm looking at. This is from Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I forget the name of that character, but I do remember he always wanted to be a dentist. There's some bins back here, but we definitely want to take a look at the end caps as well too. Now, I'm definitely going to be on the lookout for more of these Department 56 characters. Once you see something, or once you spot, if you spot something of value, then definitely, take a second look around the shelves. There might be something else laying around that got misplaced, or someone picked it up and put it somewhere, or, it might be, placed in one of the color-coded end caps. The camera gets all funky when like the color starts to change. The hue starts to change when I'm, you know, facing it at these blue bins here. I'll quickly take a look at this. I saw a record player down there, and I just wanted to look at the brand. I'm not really familiar with record players. I don't really pick them up. And I don't know, you just really, it's not really something that I would like to, I don't think I would enjoy shipping something like that. And one of the things I do, I kind of do, I mean, it's not like something that, you know, I'll always look for good profit, but, I try to look for stuff that will fit into the boxes that I already have on hand, stuff I order already. Obviously, if there's going to be a good profit item, if there's going to be a large item, and I know it's going to take a certain size box, but it's good profit, I will jump into it. But I'm kind of looking out for things that will fit into, you know, the sizes that I carry on hand all the time. It's not going to, what I should say is not going to limit me in what I'm buying. But I have that in the back of my mind. I'm already thinking of it. I'm thinking of how am I going to ship it? How much is it going to cost? You know, which box am I going to use? Am I going to use the box that costs like $2 or something, like a golf club box? Or is it going to be one of the smaller boxes I carry, which are under $1? Obviously, the best case scenario are to get little items that go into padded poly mailers that have little risk of breaking. That's the easiest, quickest and easiest. The willow tree. I don't really buy too much willow tree. It's not, they're not as valuable as, you know, some people say they are. They just don't. The only one that I know that's really good is the nativity scene one. Other willow tree, I don't pick it up. I'm still looking out for my mugs, my Denny mugs. Haven't been able to find any. And also with mugs, I've kind of slowed down buying mugs. Really, like, it's got to be a really special type of mug. Because, again, my storage supply for mugs, where I keep my mugs at, is pretty filled right now. However, mugs are moving pretty consistently, probably because we're getting towards the colder time of year here in the United States, and I'm guessing that's probably why they're moving. But they are moving, like with every day I have a mug or two going out. The only thing you want to be careful of with mugs is how much you're paying for them. Is someone going to be willing to pay the shipping price? I know I've mentioned that a few times during this video, but because mugs generally will go for about £2, and that is right around $10 to ship it out. I think it's like $9.88. And you know, that can really add up. So I'm only on the lookout for special mugs. And of course the mugs that I collect, which are Denny mugs. The clear glass. I'm trying really hard to find some good clear glass. Let me tell you, I used to pick up clear glass a lot before I started making these videos. But now that I'm making these videos, I'm not really finding anything that's worth it. You know, not even these. Not these, yeah. I did sell some more flute style Mickey Mouse glasses recently, but they gotta be in a pair, you know. They really do well in a pair. Singles, it might take a while. A really good brand that sold for me as a single is it's signed too. It's called Estelle. I actually had a blue glass. It was more like a, I forget that. I don't remember the names of each of the shapes, but it was the type of glass you would serve a Manhattan drink in. And I found it. I actually found it was a blue glass, but I found it in the clear glass, and I picked it up and I sold it for $30 alone. A rare instance that a single style of that kind of glass sells. Mugs can sell. You could sell those. You don't have to necessarily put them in pairs. But as far as stemware goes, that's the word I'm looking for. As far as stemware goes, it does well in pairs. And lots and lots of shoes here. Nothing really that great. Say nothing. Under Armour isn't doing very good. I would not recommend picking up Under Armour right now. These would do good, but it's just the price that you have to pay for them here. There are, I would say stick to your Nikes, stick to your Adidas. Then, of course, On Clouds, Hoka's. Hoka's is kind of becoming a little saturated. They'll still sell well, but better make sure they're in good condition, price them accordingly. On Clouds, I feel, aren't as saturated as Hoka's. Personal preference, I prefer On Clouds to Hoka's. That's personal preference, if you guys would like my advice on shoes. And another Christmas section here. Again, I'm looking out for those Department 56 characters. But I do spot some Limax back there. Look at that. Have a little Limax action, which Limax is pretty good. And Limax is, they make... It's similar to Department 56. They make the houses, they make the people. Here's a Christmas Vacation game. This is not for resale. This is we're gonna keep this. We're huge fans of Christmas Vacation, and really can't wait to watch it. Now that you can watch it anytime you want, but you want to watch it during the holiday. Check out these Mizunos I picked up here. These are the Wave Prophecy, and that long box right there. Okay, so I got some stuff for myself. This is this little temperature gauge thing. It's $32. I wouldn't pay $30 for it to resell, but I'm buying that for myself. I do a lot of grilling and barbecuing, smoking, and all that. That long box that's in my cart right there, that long box is a Lululemon yoga mat. It was $11, and it should go for about $40, but that's going to be a gift, so that's not going to be... I won't feature that in the recap, but it is something to look out for. Lululemon yoga mats in good condition. I think retail for them is somewhere around like $79.99. So those Mizuno, those ones do really well. Other Mizuno do not. But as a matter of fact, I learned those from another YouTuber, and they should be like probably $50 or $60. Right, let's take a look at the other shoes here. Actually went back around. I was planning on checking out, but I circled back around and I spotted those Mizunos. So I'm gonna just do a little bit of a double take here in the shoes. But I think we have a decent haul today. Nothing, nothing like... I mean, I think some of the things are a little bit out of this world. I mean, they'll do pretty well. Like the Department 56. If I were to sell that Lululemon, I know that would do really well. Lululemon is a great brand to look out for. Those Mizuno should do really well. Just not a big haul. I guess the word what I'm looking for is not a big haul. Take a look here. I'm just gonna make sure I didn't leave any of those little Department 56 behind. Nothing else. Nothing really else here. Let's see. Some more Christmas stuff. I don't really do nativity scenes. I know a lot of people do nativity scenes. I don't. I haven't had any success in selling nativity scenes, so I don't do it. Textiles. Yeah, we're gonna go and wrap it up, and then we'll catch you in the recap. Okay, everybody, welcome to the recap here. So we're gonna go and cover all these items that we just picked up. We got some Christmas stuff. It is getting close to Christmas. We still have Thanksgiving coming up, so there's still some time to buy Christmas. Now, I bought Christmas up until the week before and have sold it, but, you know, I can get items out very quickly. As far as my turnover time is 1 business day, and I have a post office that's right down the street from me. So, last year, I remember we bought a ton of Christmas earrings. And that was like a week and a half before Christmas. And I posted them. I priced them aggressively. And I priced the shipping kind of lower. Or I should say the weight a little bit lower. Usually if it's about, if it's anywhere between 1 to 4 ounces, I'll generally put 8 ounces in my shipping cost to kind of account for the, you know, the cost of the shipping supplies that are going to go into shipping that item out. But in this case, because I got it so close to Christmas, because I wanted to sell them very quickly, I priced it at just what it would cost me or what it would cost the customer to ship it out. I didn't add anything else, any additional weight to that product to account for the shipping supplies. So that way I just quickly turn them, and I was going to make a good profit on the whole bundle eventually, but you know, I mean, not really I was going to say miraculously, but it's not really miraculous because they were great items. They were Bauble Bear Sugar Fix earrings, and we bought, I mean, there was a huge bunch of them. I forgot how many exactly were in the bag we bought, but I was able to sell enough to be on the profit already. And as a matter of fact, yesterday I just sold the last 4 Bauble Bear I had from last year, and that was it. They're all gone. But I mean, we had well over 30 earrings in that thing, and they all sold between $15 to $20, and we got the whole bag for $16, I believe, if I remember correctly. Okay, but let's go ahead and cut into these items here, or get to these items here. First, right off the bat, we have this DVD pack. I have not found one of these recently, but it's a 100 pack of unused, still sealed. Make sure these are sealed. Blank DVDs. $6.09 is what I paid. Should go for between $20 to $25. You know, even these unused media can do incredibly well. You cannot send this media mail, so it has to go with standard ground shipping. You can't send like blank discs or anything like that through media mail. It has to have music on it or something. So, but be on the lookout. Make sure they're still sealed. 50 counts. I'm going to go below 50 count, 100 count are good. Anything below that, I would pass up because Goodwills or other places will probably have it priced around, I've seen them like around $3, and 25 packs will probably only go for about $10. So you want to do the higher ones, 50 to 100 counts. Okay, let's go ahead and get into the shoes really quick. And the shoes, these shoes, the reason why I bought these is I saw this on another channel, Dealing with Dalton, who deals only in shoes. And he sold a pair of these pretty quickly. And these are the Wave Prophecy Mizunos. Mizunos typically aren't really that great to resell, but this style is. And it's got like that on-cloud kind of look or vibe to it. maybe feel to it. I can't try them on because they are size 8. Yeah, and I wear size 11, so that ain't happening. They do look pretty comfortable though. Then we got into Christmas. Let me just go over the Lemax because I mean everybody, if you know Christmas Villages, Lemax, Michaels, pick this one up for $25. This one should go for about $50. I priced it at $60, and I'm gonna see what kind of offers come in on it. And if we're getting closer and closer to Christmas, I might accept lower profit on it just to get the product moved. Again, we're going to try to stick to about $15 to $20 profit on the item. However, I am prepared to go to about closer to 15 on that piece right there. Now this one here is a bit interesting because this is Tannenbaum. You can see that there. This one here was $20, and I couldn't find the exact comp on that one. There were so many different variations on it, but or I think it like different years. There were different style and boxes they use. So I'm gonna price that one at 60 and see what happens. The next Christmas one, we picked this one up actually at Savers. I ran into Savers really quick, and I didn't even turn on my camera. I just wanted to see what they had at the glass case. They had this in there for $15. Decided to pick it up. It's not a huge profit margin, but you know, Legos, I'm always a buyer at Legos if it's the right price, and something like this, which doesn't have any unique pieces or minifigures, I'm going to keep it sealed, because it's more valuable if it's sealed. Even if one of these is broken and the bags still inside are sealed, that's still pretty good, not bad to pick up for $15, and I probably will hold on to this for the future. Oh, it's a 2-in-1 too, so you can make that right there. But what I really wanted to get into, oh wait, here, I want to do all the non-Christmas first because I wanted to go over the Department 56 stuff I picked up. But really quickly, this is a Harley Quinn Hot Topic wallet. There's the new with tags in there. $4.39 is what we paid for that. And this is from Batman the Animated Series. That's where the Harley Quinn originates from, and that's the style that's on this wallet. So I think I can get $20-25. There were no sold comps or no comps on this at all, so I'm hoping $20-25 on that piece. Now we picked up these Department 56. Now these ones were kind of a home run. They were all $3.69 each. I've already sold, I think, how many did I pick up? I picked up 6 or 7 of them. But I only have 3 more left already, and I just listed these. This one here is probably the high-end one. It goes for about $50. The other ones are already off and in the mail, so I can't show you those ones, but here's this one here. This is, they all have like a little name to it. This is A Little House of Music, and I believe this one goes for about $20. And so they all go for, I mean, there was one that was even broken too, and it was a guy that had like a beer barrel. I forgot what exactly the thing was called, but it sold broken for $20, and his legs were kind of chopped off. I mean, everything was in there. It could be re-glued, but if it was still, not broken, if it was unbroken, it would go for somewhere around $50 to $60. So I picked it up anyway. I was like, you know what? I think this will probably do well. I think it can be glued together pretty easily. And sure enough, someone bought it for $20. This is like a head of cheese. Again, these were all $3.69. This one should go for about $20. So not a bad haul, not a bad Christmas haul. So be cautious right now. Make sure you're picking up items, Christmas items, if you are picking up Christmas items, that they're sellable, first of all. And make sure you price aggressively at this time of year, because a lot of people would have already purchased most of their Christmas stuff by now. We do that way ahead of time. We're already decorated for Christmas. We decorate usually right after. You see all those memes on Instagram and TikTok about, already having the decorations up as soon as the kids get back from from trick-or-treating. Basically, that's what we do. We have all Christmas already up. We have all our Halloween packed away already. And I just got to do the lawn. That's the only part that's taking me a little bit. But I do got to get the lawn taken care of, get the lawn ornaments up for Christmas. Christmas is here. Fourth quarter is here. Let me know how you guys' sales are doing. Are you still picking up Christmas stuff? Or have you just picking up, anything profitable, basically? Or whatever niche you're in, if you do niche down. I appreciate all new subscribers. Channel is growing rapidly, and I really appreciate everybody that watches. And I hope I'm helping everybody out there. I hope you guys are seeing this stuff. You guys could just, there's some talk about, people on YouTube that just give out, the bolos, what you should be buying, buy this, and then all of a sudden, things like, hats start, the hat market starts disappearing, or the shoe market starts going down, But personally, I've been doing this for 24 years and shifted through different categories. I have never had a problem ever finding items to resell. You just have to, move with the trends. Right now, hats, shoes are starting to come back a little bit. It's not what it used to be, during, last year or the year before that. Sports cards are going down. I don't deal in sports cards at all anymore. That's how I got my start. If you guys have seen one of my previous videos where I discussed that, I discussed, how I got my start was in baseball cards, basketball cards, and football cards, and ever since that original crash, in the early 2000s, I've never been back. And I don't plan on really ever going back to baseball cards. I have the key cards that I like, that I've wanted, and they're in my collection, and that's it. I don't really care about, how much they go for, or, what their resale value will be. I'm always a collector first. And all the items I buy here are items that we would personally buy for ourselves. Limax. We have a huge Limax, We have a Limax Christmas village. I already thought of adding this to our village, but our table just can't support any more houses. Halloween stuff. We have tons of this Halloween. Legos. You guys know I love Legos. I'm always a Lego buyer. CD. I don't collect CDs, but I do know the value that that these things hold. I still use them. I still burn DVDs. I still burn CDs and make those. Make music ones. I make movies on it that I can watch. So all this stuff that you see me buy is stuff that we would use and stuff that still resells well. All the products I buy, I expect half of it, and based on my numbers, half of it will be gone in 90 days. Now, if you guys just want to follow what I'm doing, just buy what I'm picking up, be cautious. Make sure to always double check. No matter who you watch online, make sure that you're double checking their work. Go into eBay yourself and look it up. Look up to see what those items are going for. Are they still going for that price? Depending on when you're watching this video, things may have changed. Trends may have changed. Obviously, Christmas will probably be kind of spiked right now because we're getting close to Christmas. But come January, Christmas stuff might be down. So do your homework. And, watch everybody. Watch a little bit of everybody. Get a sense of what everybody's buying, what you like, what niche you like. I try to be in as many categories as I possibly can. Currently, we're in about 20 categories. I think we're a little over 20 categories right now. And all the stuff we buy, I think it's cool. I think all the stuff we buy is pretty cool, and people like it. And my eBay customers seem to, like the stuff I buy, and it all moves. So if you guys are having any trouble moving products, any questions about reselling, definitely drop a comment down below. Let me know. Other socials will be down there. Now I have my Instagram down there, and I have my shipping channel, so you can watch me ship some items out. What else did I want to say? I think I said I appreciate all these subscribers. Thank you guys for watching. You guys can just, like I said, you guys can just follow along, buy what I buy, and try to resell it. I don't mind the competition. Competition is great. As a consumer myself, you know, I want competition because I want to have options. So the more options, in my opinion, the better. And if some category is starting to go low, you know, I can transition to another category and start to do that. And then you guys watch the channel and see where I'm going, and maybe you guys follow me there. Who knows? You know. But like I said, in 24 years, I have never been able. Wait, I have always I have always found items to resell on eBay. Again, this is primarily eBay channel. I will talk about Poshmark from time to time because that is where all my shoes are going. That's where those Masuno shoes are going to go, over to Poshmark. Please like, subscribe, and bell notification if you want to get the notification. I'm trying to get down the ends, you know, the ending of these videos to get all the so like, subscribe, you know, that thing, the like, subscribe, and all that. I know everybody does it, and I really got to get more accustomed to basically just making YouTube videos. So I hope you guys liked the video, and we'll catch you on the next one.